China is facing a pressing challenge as it strives to prevent the relentless progression of the Gobi Desert towards the south, posing a serious threat to the country's overall well-being. Despite the daunting nature of this endeavor, China has devised an extraordinary plan to transform the barren desert into a flourishing forest. Join us in this video as we delve into China's remarkable efforts to combat the spread of the Gobi Desert and discover whether they are succeeding in this battle, which has significant implications for their food supply. The Gobi Desert, the largest in Asia and the fourth largest globally, spans across modern-day China and Mongolia, encompassing a vast area of over 500,000 square miles. Situated in the most remote region of Asia, it lies between Siberia to the north and the Tibetan Plateau to the south, with its southern third covering Mongolia. Unlike the popularized image of deserts with expansive sand dunes, the landscape of the Gobi mainly consists of rugged, densely packed terrain. While this solid ground makes it somewhat easier to traverse the desert, it has also played a crucial role in establishing the Gobi as a viable trade route throughout history. Until modern times, human settlement in this area remained minimal, underscoring the historical perception of the Gobi as a barren and desolate region. The name, Gobi, itself derives from the Mongolian term meaning very large and dry, further emphasizing its inhospitable nature. The Gobi Desert is a rain-shadow desert formed due to the Himalaya range, which acts as a barrier, preventing rain-bearing clouds from reaching the Gobi. It takes on a roughly crescent-shaped form, situated between the Tai and Hangan mountain ranges in the north and the Pei Mountains in the south. The eastern side of the desert is bordered by the Xinjiang region, a vast basin that extends towards the Tibetan Plateau. To the west of the Gobi Desert lies the Greater Khingan Range. The Gobi encompasses various distinct ecological and geographic regions, characterized by differences in climate and topography. It has a significant historical significance as part of the Great Mongol Empire and as the site of several important cities along the Silk Road. The Gobi Desert is renowned for its extreme temperature fluctuations. Daytime temperatures can soar to scorching levels, only to plummet to freezing temperatures at night. During winter, the Gobi experiences exceptionally low temperatures not found in the surrounding areas of China and Mongolia. The cooler temperatures, including the formation of sand dunes, are believed to be a consequence of the powerful winds that sweep across the Gobi's plains, unobstructed by significant mountain ranges. These winds contribute to a chilling effect, making life particularly challenging in the winter Gobi Desert. While the summer season in the Gobi Desert is marked by temperatures reaching up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, it also brings the much-needed promise of rain. The high temperatures create an opportunity for precipitation, which is vital for the desert's inhabitants. However, the rains are often short-lived, providing only 4 to 6 inches, 100 to 150 millimeters, of annual rainfall on the plains. The harsh environment of the Gobi has historically posed challenges for permanent settlements, and advanced civilizations from China had limited influence on the desert. Early travelers who braved the rugged terrain were predominantly traders. Crossing deserts is often necessary to reach potential markets, and the Gobi Desert was no exception. Trade routes crisscrossed the gravel landscape, linking cities such as Kalgan, Suzhou, Harmony, and Beijing for economic purposes. Another significant road connected Huacheng, Harmi, and Baku, while there was also a route between Lanzhou and Hami. The challenge with the Gobi Desert is its relentless expansion. It has a voracious appetite for turning once fertile and habitable land into arid desert. Currently, approximately 27.4% of China's land is affected by desertification, impacting around 400 million people. The Ningxia Autonomous Region in northwestern China has been deeply affected by desertification and has been combating it for over 6 decades. By 2010, desertification had affected 57% of its territory, equivalent to 2.97 million hectares. The encroaching deserts pose a severe threat, endangering farmland and burying villages, which forces people to abandon their homes. To address this issue, a World Bank-funded project worth $80 million has been in operation since 2012. Its aim is to control desertification, restore natural vegetation, and implement various ecological protection measures in 7 counties and cities in Ningxia. For instance, the 75,000-hectare Bahistana forest, located on the desert's edge, experiences an annual rainfall of only 160 millimeters but an evaporation rate exceeding 2,000 millimeters. The blowing sand from the nearby Yellow River raises the riverbed and increases the risk of flooding. Based on the knowledge and experience gained over the past 6 decades, a comprehensive 1+4 approach to vegetation restoration has been adopted, tailored to the specific conditions of each site. The approach to combating desertification involves the use of a straw checkerboard method, denoted by 1, to stabilize the sandy foundation. Additionally, 4 signifies the planting strategy, which includes spring and autumn plantings, along with spot sowing, container seeding, and broadcast seeding during the rainy season. Remarkably, a 70% survival rate of the planted materials has been achieved, leading to a vegetation cover restoration of 40%. Consequently, this approach has effectively halted the shifting of sand dunes. As a result, approximately 6,667 hectares of desert in the ancient county, located on the border of the desert, have been brought under control. Previously barren sandy areas have now transformed into lush landscapes adorned with trees, grass, and flowering shrubs, thanks to the extensive implementation of straw checkerboards. To mitigate land degradation and desertification, a grazing ban has been enforced, particularly in Yanqi, renowned for its tan sheep, which yield high-quality wool and tender mutton. Overgrazing had been a significant contributor to land deterioration. Presently, sheep are kept in corrals, and farmers receive subsidies for sheep sheds, along with improvements in roads and other essential infrastructure. Information campaigns have played a vital role in raising awareness among farmers about the importance of keeping their sheep off degraded lands. Consequently, the forest cover has experienced a 2% increase, and the average number of dusty days per year has decreased by 11 days. Notably, biodiversity is also showing signs of improvement, with the reappearance of multi-year pasture grasses, as reported by Chen Jidong, the Deputy Director of the Yanqi County Environment and Forestry Department. Zhangwei, a city located on the border of the desert, has long been grappling with the imminent threat of desertification. The city's initial attempt to combat sand encroachment dates back to the 1950s when the Bao to Lanzhou Railway, China's first railway through the desert, was constructed nearby. Presently, the scale of straw checkerboards implemented in Zhangwei is truly remarkable. It resembles an expansive net spread across a vast sea of sand, effectively stabilizing the sand dunes and preventing their movement. However, creating straw checkerboards is a labor-intensive task and far from easy. The process involves pairs of workers, with a woman laying the straw on the sand and a man using a spade to press the straw halfway into the ground. Thankfully, the invention of a portable tool has significantly improved the survival rate by 20% and reduced labor costs by half. With the support of the project, over 21,333 hectares of desert have been covered by this network of straw checkerboards. Additionally, 3.33 hectares of grass and shrubs have been planted, creating a protective barrier for the city and critical infrastructure, including railways and highways that would have otherwise been buried under the sand. Zhangwei has experienced a flourishing tourist industry, attracting visitors from all over China who come to witness and experience the desert. The local communities also benefit from this conservation effort through the creation of additional jobs and income sources. For instance, Wang Wenging, a farmer from Jaitan village, cultivates desert chives and sells them in cities as far as Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou. With 4 greenhouses, he earns an income of over 100,000 yuan, approximately $15,000, annually. Another plant, Caragana, a significant shrub species that aids in fixing sand, requires regular pruning. When chopped and fermented, it becomes excellent fodder for sheep and goats due to its high protein content. Xiao Yanji, the head of a local farmers cooperative who operates a feedstock business, observes that his sheep breed more successfully when consuming Caragana-based fodder. Recognizing the promising market potential of Caragana, he plans to expand production in the coming year. Overall, the production of straw checkerboards has emerged as a valuable employment opportunity in the region. According to Tang Ziming, the head of Zhangwei's project management office, they have employed approximately 700 to 800 farmers daily from May to August to produce straw checkerboards. The total salary paid to these farmers amounts to nearly 70 million yuan, while an additional 16 million yuan has been spent on purchasing straw from them. In fact, some farmers have even made a livelihood out of producing straw checkerboards. They work not only in Ningxia but also in other provinces such as Inner Mongolia, Shaanxi, Xinjiang, and Gansu. Zhongwei is renowned for its sweet and selenium-rich watermelons, which are bestsellers nationwide and a significant source of income for local farmers. However, the soil in the watermelon fields mulched with gravel deteriorates after a few years of use. To address this issue, farmers have been encouraged to switch to growing wolfberries and calcium fruit. Calcium fruit, a cherry-like fruit rich in calcium, thrives in dry sandy soil. China's success in combating desertification has gained international recognition, leading to the replication of its methods worldwide. Desertification is a global issue with far-reaching implications for biodiversity, ecological safety, poverty eradication, socioeconomic stability, and sustainable development. As China fights desertification, it shares its experiences and best practices with other countries facing similar challenges. Each year, numerous officials and technicians from different countries visit Ningxia to learn about local sand control and prevention. Bashir Daoud from the Meteorological Department of Jordan expressed his appreciation for the opportunity to participate in the training program, as the climate in Jordan is similar to that of Ningxia. In Ningxia alone, approximately 53,000 hectares of desert have been brought under control. The project area boasts a vegetation coverage of over 30% with the implementation of straw checkerboards and 60% in the shelter belt forests. These efforts have significantly improved the local environment and safeguarded critical infrastructure in the region. Local communities have also experienced improvements in their livelihoods by actively participating in the project. Overall, it is estimated that 3 million residents will directly benefit from the environmental enhancements in the project areas. These improvements will indirectly benefit many individuals living as far as Beijing and Tianjin, as the project areas are situated in a wind corridor that is a major source of sandstorms affecting large parts of northern China. We look forward to hearing your thoughts on China's endeavors to combat desertification. Please share your comments in the section below.